Hey guys, welcome back to Ontario Gardening. Today we are doing something exciting today. We are going to make banana jam. So what you're going to need for this recipe is either 5 smaller bananas, or in my case I have 8 bigger bananas. And you're going to want to have these cut down the middle and then chopped up as opposed to sliced, because it'll be easier in the jam to boil it down. You're also going to need at least 6 sterilized jars with their lids and their bands, 4 cups of just plain white sugar, and 4 tablespoons of lemon juice, and that's literally it. So once you have your 8 bananas chopped up, you're going to add your 4 tablespoons of lemon or lime juice over top of them and just do a quick coat. And this is going to prevent them from browning in the pan. The other thing I should mention is if you wanted to mash these, you could for a different consistency. We like our jams kind of chunky and our fruit chunky inside, so I'm going to kind of mash it as we boil it down. But if you want to start with straight mashed bananas, you can do that as well, and then just mix your lemon or your lime juice in. So now we are just going to add all of the banana to the pot on our stove. And we are going to turn it to high heat. Give that a minute to start warming up, and then we will add our 4 cups of sugar. Now that it's starting to boil a little bit, I'm just going to throw my 4 cups of sugar in here, stir it around, and then we're going to bring this back to a boil once it's all mixed together. So once you really mix it in, because at first it looks like it's just going to burn at the bottom, once you really get going in there, it will start to liquefy. Just make sure you're stirring it so the sugar doesn't burn to the bottom. We're going to keep this on high and then let it boil for 5 minutes. So one thing to note, people are probably wondering why we don't add pectin to this. Bananas actually have natural pectin in them, and it's going to be enough to set the jam itself, so you don't actually need to add any pectin to this recipe, so it's just the 3 ingredients. So while I was in cooking it, I didn't like how big the chunkies were, so I did take a potato masher and just kind of mashed it down a little bit, so now we have a little bit better of consistency in terms of chunkiness. So now we are just going to ladle them into our jam jars. It calls for 1/4 inch headspace on most jam recipes. I don't have a measuring on the side of my funnel, so I usually just follow about this line. You just don't want to put it all the way to the brim, because then it's not going to seal properly. So, easy enough. We ladle the jam. And be careful, because everything's going to be hot. The jam's hot, the jar is hot, the lids are hot, everything is hot. So there we go there. I'm going to add just a little bit more to the top here. And then come and get my lid out of the hot water. And again, everything is hot, so you might want to grab an oven mitt or a cloth to touch the glass, because everything's going to be piping hot. And that's just it. So now we are going to put them into our water bath over here. There's a stock pot full of boiling water. And we are going to put them all in and process them for 10 minutes. And now we just take them out of the water bath and let them cool. And that is it for making banana jam. It is that easy. I know I say that every time, but this one really is the easiest one. So I believe next we are going to be doing blueberry and peach once those are in season. And we're going to be doing other gardening videos in between. So like and subscribe and keep on coming back to watch these gardening tips. Talk to you later. Bye.